let's call it what? The madness called money. Let's quickly do this so that when I'm talking, I'll be free to talk inside and all of that together. So imagine if you play with this opportunity, especially now that Naira is depreciating anyhow, this is the best time to earn dollars, earn euros. You are not earning dollars, you are suffering. No, I'm telling you the truth. You're losing now big time without knowing. So I beg you, don't joke with this season. Don't joke with it. You know, someone said when a Chinese person hears of crisis, he doesn't see it the way we the English people see it as crisis, like the world going on at the moment. They see what opportunity in that crisis. So what am I saying? If your country is going through a whole lot and the depreciation of Naira almost at the speed of thought, you know, at the speed of thought, it should be an opportunity for you to make what? Crazy money. Are we together? So that's what we want. I want you to see there. Now there's something that learned some years ago that helped me, that I kept teaching it, and I said, prosperity is an accomplishment. Same way, also poverty is also what? An accomplishment. So you need to understand this. You see, there's some of these basic things that I took a grasp of that really helped my mindset. That even as a Christian, I don't leave things to only to the supernatural. So I've come to understand that the supernatural is just one way of getting the result you're looking for. Are we together? Yes, somebody can prophesy to your life, things just change 24 hours. We call it 24 hours miracle. You were in prison today, tomorrow you are now what? A prime minister. Obasanjo was in prison yesterday, today is the president of Nigeria. Things like that. It can happen. But that's just one way. And the way the universe is designed, we were not built to live on that, like that. Otherwise, when the nation of Israel, which is the number one nation in the world as far as we are concerned with the Christians, when Hamas, the terrorist group, met with their civilians, they would have been praying for God to come and fight for them. But what did they do? They made a decision. They set up a government, they called the war government almost immediately, and they said, we're going to give it to you. I'm going to give you an experience that will take you 50 years to wipe out. And they're on the mission, and nobody is able to stop them. The last one I'm aware of, they gave the people in Gaza, about 2.something million people, they gave them 24 hours, 1.something million, 24 hours to evacuate the city. To let you know we are not joking. We are not joking here because the terrorists are hiding behind the civilians to wreak the havoc. So this time around they're not. So prosperity is an accomplishment. Poverty is an accomplishment. Proverbs, it said, he becometh poor, he that dealeth with his slack hand. Is in Proverbs 10:4. He becometh what? Poor. He that dealeth with what? With his slack hand. And the hand of the diligent shall be made full. Can you say that? See, none of them was even born. Even when we say, oh, so we're born with silver spoon, so we're born with. What if every one of us was born great? But if in the process of life we have been able to acquire wealth, acquire assets, and all of that, that is our accomplishment that we got. But if also at the same time you go through your life history and all you can testify is the things you missed, the opportunity you missed, and the things you couldn't accomplish, then what you have got to what? Is poverty. And that I say poverty is also what? An accomplishment, because the Bible just says in Proverbs 10:4 that he what? Becometh. That means he wasn't born poor, even though you think he was born in the poor environment, he actually had greatness as a seed inside him. So none of us was actually born poor. Are we together? So it's not an excuse to not say, oh, because I was born poor, that was not the same. The Bible says it's an accomplishment. That is what actually you became. You were not born like that. You only what? Became it. Is that clear now?
Yes, sir.
So let's understand some of these things, how they work. So why do I call money, this madness called money? The reason is because it doesn't have respect for kings and queens and for peasants. Have you noticed that? The money doesn't have respect for anyone. It doesn't have a respect for your education. If you like, keep multiplying your degrees. In fact, the more you have the degrees, the more you become extremely careful in taking risk. The risk that we are taking here, the more degrees you have, you can't take the risk any longer. I hope you know that. You will be counting our money that we are making with an agree what? Taking the risk. So money is mad, is actually mad. Because you have respect for you. You spend a whole lot of it acquiring those degrees. They have their place. Have you noticed that most of the houses that are being rented in Lagos are being rented by professionals, educated people, built by uneducated people, and they call it Oga Landlord. Oga Landlord is coming. Oga Landlord will come. And these are two clean guys in terms of education. Because of the degrees. The Oga Landlord, I can remember my landlord at Ajuwon when I was still living in the area. The first time I saw this from the Yoruba, this thing, he couldn't even put English and Yoruba together. He's trying to speak English, then put Yoruba inside. But it was when I was on the 6th flat, and I was living in one of the flats. Money has no respect for anyone. I call him madness because even when it's well spent, it doesn't even tell you goodbye. When it's transiting from your hand to another hand, it's supposed to show some respect. Say, okay, goodbye, Francisca. I'll see you tomorrow. No! He leaves your hand to this man without apology. He doesn't care. The Bible says it has wings and it flies. So, how do I recycle my money? So you must be taken in this direction. You see, all of us kind of enjoy the nation of Israel and we celebrate them, the Jewish and all of that. But you see, we need also to learn that they have a strategy that any money that gets to the average Jewish end, they are being trained that money ought to go around 4 times before it exits.
We want to know.
You see the problem now? This is the challenge. If you want to be wealthy, this cycle must be effective in your life. If it's only one you have now, then better work towards 2, 3, 4 before it exits you. Until you're able to complete this cycle, you only just have, you can drive one car for 10 years. And then people are comfortable and fine. It's a lie. You didn't know this secret. So when money gets to your hand and it exits almost immediately, just know you can never be wealthy. Because you have not put up a system that will make the monies to move and wait a little bit. At times there's some money that even gets to your account. Please, leave the money first. Are you with me? Don't be in a hurry to transfer. Even if you promise somebody, once money gets to me, I'm going to send to you. Wait for another 24 hours. Let the money be there a little bit. You know why? Emptiness attracts emptiness. 0 times 1 million is equal to what? 0. So this is one thing you must master first. So don't live a life where, even when I'm transferring my tokens from my back office, if I want to transfer maybe 200, most times I deliberately transfer 199. I leave that €1 there. You know, some persons say money is a spirit. It attracts. They don't really work for money. It's the attraction you need to learn and the system of money for recycling. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
So you need to learn all of these things and begin to delay money, deliberately delay money in your system before you are allowed to go out of that place. So I say learn how to retain your money before it transits from your hand. Now, another word I actually put in here, I said learn how to trademark your money. And trademarking your money and simply mean that, see, these people do not check this. Can you get off me one again? Okay. So the system of trademarking your money. I said the system means that you make it responsible through investment and value creation. The art of trademarking your money is to what? Make your money responsible through your investment and value creation. Remember, I once said to you people, and you can write that again, there is nothing mystical about money. It's the value of the product of value creation. There is nothing mystical. Everybody's praying for money. Father, this year must answer. It's not the end though. It's not the end. It go end. It go continue. God will remain God. Heaven will remain heaven. This other will remain. Complete of politics, complete of this thing. You are wasting your time. You have not mastered this system. You need to understand how it works. Are we together? There's a place for prayer. There's a place for spirituality. There's a place for all of those things. Don't go and put them together in money. Money is a deaf man. As he's a madman, he doesn't understand your feeling, doesn't have emotions. Are we together? You cry, you pray, till doesn't. After you are done, it's okay. Come and do the needful. You must trademark your money by making it what? Responsible through investment. So this one we are begging you to invest. It's because you don't really know how money works. It will not multiply. It's just like putting a seed of a corn on this tithe and be praying and watering it. Will anything change? You must put it in the right place. So you have money in the bank, you are worshiping your 1 million. Your 1 million January, what is the value right now? When dollar was just about 500 to a dollar, 500 naira to a dollar. Now it's 1,000 plus, almost 1,015 naira now to a dollar. Just imagine if you have 1 million in January, by now, what is the value of that money? Less than 500,000 naira. So what are we talking about? Imagine if it was investment. No, any IP, you will get something else. So make your money what? Responsible by what? Investing it. And if you don't have other businesses, start creating other businesses as money comes to you through this means. That's what I say, through what? Value creation. Don't just stop at any from online, also take the money because this is not your business. This is somebody else's business. You are taking advantage of. So when money comes from the what do you do? Trademark the business. Cause the money to be responsible by investing it in a particular thing and all of that. So that's very, very important. So I say recycling your money is about the most important skill you can learn. This was actually the first book I was trying to write on money. Oh, this I just ran into this morning. I said, okay, I think I need to share with the people. It's about what important skill you can learn in money management. So and I say lack of the skill set in recycling your money causes money to leave your hands immediately it gets to you. It's a disease. Don't ever you allow that. Trust me. Don't ever you allow that. I said even my younger brother for not buying a very poor car just a month ago. How did it happen? Yeah, he told me okay, they had already talked with somebody and they got him a car and all of that. And but he needed to send the money through my account, so he sent the 7.something million to my account. And that same day, the person that was to give him the car was so much in a hurry. They want to carry the car to Edo State now. I said, hey guy, wait, I'm too busy, I can't go to the bank until tomorrow. So he was that question me, what's the reason why you cannot send the money now? Maybe he was thinking maybe I'm going to tamper with the money. He doesn't even know me. And this, my younger brother sent the money through my account, trusted me more than you. But somehow, because I have understand all of this, I just told him money gets to account. Don't be in a hurry to push it out. Wait a little bit. Do you know money gives a man confidence? I hope you know. What virginity is to a young woman is what money is to a man. You know the way you feel, you have something that's right to you. That's what it is. So when your pocket is empty, it affects your handshake. Your handshake is weak. Have you noticed that? You wouldn't know when you put your hands together to shake that little boy and you are far older, you could be his father.
It energizes.
It weakens your handshake. I'm serious. When your pocket is empty, it weakens your handshake. a weak ingredient of confidence, and you greet everybody first. See the proof better. You start greeting your junior ones first. Lolo, how you doing? You're welcome. You start greeting people that you are older than first. I saw something on online today. There's one this actor, a veteran in Nollywood. There's this young Igbo guy who is also a philanthropist, and they ran into each other at an event. Out of his love for the man, he just said, "Man, okay, send him 500k." The man almost knelt down to thank the young man. The young man to carry him. That Baba, you can't need that. But imagine giving such 500k to $10. Just imagine you with the boy. Eh? Imagine you with the boy. Good boy. Now they are growing, they're coming on coverage. Nice one. So chat to drink it today. You don't feel it though. The only good thing I'll mark your face in case of you call me, I can pick your call. Nothing else. The old man must never. That's what money does when you don't have it in your pockets. So please take it very serious. So I said money is an energy. It has a play, it runs in the blood. It runs in the blood. So now, how am I also recycling my own money? For example, I have a manufacturing company that produces an antibacterial hand wash. You see one way I earn money from my online. I push it to my manufacturing business to produce my antibacterial hand wash. And now I'm opening a lounge very soon. We're already build a car wash now in the front of that property. Now, okay, the second phase was that, okay, I moved money from online to manufacturing. Second one, I moved into properties. So I now own a real estate company called Living Edge Homes. We now have tenants that are paying. Anyway, they'll be paying the annual money now any moment from that till this November. Now, and I noticed that that one is a little bit slow. How do I give speed to my money? I call it the velocity of money, the speed at which money travels. That's another thing you must learn. Because most of the time, you want to put money where you physically involved. No, you need to learn to send your money around to some place where the money works on your behalf. That is one way of giving speed to your money. So now that's okay. Now that I have this asset, they are fixed assets, I need to make them what? Cash producing assets. You see that now? So that's the next thing I'm working towards now. Now a car wash is built in the front of this property, this particular one. And we're going to build a lounge there. So that means while they are washing your car, guys sitting waiting, and while he's waiting, please, is there any drinks there? Is there any water? Fine. You see the recycling of money, that the Jewish culture of moving 4 times before it leaves your hand. So I earn money right here, it goes into property, it goes into hospitality. Because that's that lunch now. Then you're going to have a guest out there, that somebody's tired, want to sleep, you can sleep. So you see where my money is moving now. So before it leaves my hand, now the car wash, what's the basic thing they're going to need to be washing the car? Soap. And I produce what? Antibacterial hand wash and then the piece of and all that. So you see that now. See my money moving. So if you don't have these things, better be putting them in place. Put a system that will make money to move around 4 times before it exits. If you don't have it this way, most of the time, many of you, what you have is just one. It comes. So at the end of the day, what you are living, you are actually living from hand to mouth. The money, you work for money as you can't use it to settle issues. You pay school fees, you eat in the house, you change clothes, you change furniture. Christmas is coming and many of you will change furniture. Please don't. If those furniture are not tearing your clothes, don't change them, leave them. Are you with me? Because this, most of the time, this is where parents waste a lot of money. All in the name of some people will be coming. My friend might be coming from abroad. They will visit our house. They want the house to look to. Then when the person is gone, what happens to you? The disease generally is the most difficult one. It's difficult because you don't have a system where the money will cycle. If not, January will even be a holiday for you to spend all the money you made in Christmas. I hope you know that.
Yes, sir.
It'll be a good holiday for you. So while they are crying, they are saying there is casting down, you are saying what? There is lifting up. Those kind of prophecy won't come to pass if you don't have a system like this. That's what I'm saying, this is the difference. Don't forget the first one. Prosperity is an accomplishment. Poverty is an accomplishment. Why? Proverbs 10:4. He what? He becometh poor, he that dealeth with it is slack hand. And the hand of the diligent shall be made full, shall be made rich. That's what it is. It doesn't matter whether they are serving Jesus or you are serving Muhammad or you are serving idol. If your hand is diligent, you will sit among the kings. Is that not what the scripture says? It's very simple. So stop stopping God in prayers and wake up 2 a.m. and be praying. You should be sleeping. Because I've also found out in the Bible that He gives His beloved good sleep. So when you are not sleeping at night, so what is the problem? You still understanding that? Yes. What's the problem? If you have a nudge in your spirit to pray 2 a.m. I don't have a problem with it. Please get up and pray. You could be taking care of some things. You get what I'm saying? There could be an attack coming to your family, and there's a nudge in your spirit to wake up to pray. Please do. Don't say, no. That's not what I'm saying. That is different. That say you cannot sleep in the night because you believe those in Kobe they are in the meeting. Therefore, you should be awake. No. The Bible says, "He that watcheth over Israel neither sleep nor slumber." That means I should sleep. Chicken, that's not very simple mathematics. So understand these things and please run with it. Alright. So if you are not learning today, you should learn the recycling of money, the system of money that makes money to stay in your hands around 4 times. I think I've exhausted all the things I wanted to share here within the 5 minutes. We've done that. Now, the last thing I want to say to you here, for those of you that say, oh, but I'm not a producer of anything, please mind one thing. If you cannot produce, please be what? A distributor. That is exactly what even this business is all about here. If you can produce, be what? A distributor. That's how money runs in our system. That's how it runs in our world. You can produce everything. What is Alibaba producing? What is Konga producing? What's the other name in Nigeria now? We have another market there, Jumia. What is Jumia producing? No. And you know the way they said that they can't run out of products. The same way we are doing with Safia. We can't run out of products. Alright, we can run out of products. Now, I want to watch this picture that, look at this. This was my last event at Asaba. I was it 2 months ago. And we had that. Now I enjoyed this and I came out with this statement from the Bible. Master, what is the secret to greatness? I was expecting Christ Jesus to tell them to go to the mountain and pray in Jerusalem, or to go to a particular mountain and pray and face the sun. No, he gave them simple instruction, simple mathematics. He said the secret to serving to greatness is finding opportunity to serve many. For service to many leads to greatness. You see the way it works now. So I'm the one that put the financial there. So can we read together? 1 to go. The secret to your financial greatness is finding an opportunity to serve many. For service to many leads to greatness. Do we have an opportunity now? Yes, in Safia we have one. A company that we know is going to be here for years, not this one that comes 2 months, disappear, 3 months, 6 months is gone, 1 year is gone, then you start a new one. No. Because of different products that we have here, and we keep having more products. Alright? For example, we started with Zenith, for those of you that probably came late. Now we ran with Tupan, we are even done with Tupan. We have T-Drone, we have an aviation company, Avinon, and we have which other one? We have Keyboard and have CD, we have Regardless. These are about 7 different companies that we've been working with. Now this is the private jet of Avinon. I flew in the private jet 2 years ago. You see, this I didn't fly private jet by manufacturing. I flew private jet by distributing a product. So that's what you can only be worthy either by production or by distribution. As a nation, Nigeria, I don't even know where we belong here, whether we are producing nation or whether we are a distributor. No. You can no, I'm telling you, it's just no. When I saw the war in Israel now have in Palestine, I just can't pray that we don't have war in Nigeria because I don't even know where we're going to get. Now we don't produce anything. How do we even produce bombs? If we run out of bombs, how do we produce more? We'll just give up to our enemy. That's the meaning. How do we wait for? We don't have any factory to do anything. A distributorship, we can't even distribute. Another problem there. So, but if a nation lacks this, must you lack that? No. You have to know better now. Alright? So, these are companies that we are promoting, and it's a great one. So, please understand the money called madness does not have emotion, does not respect you. He only obeys when you do something, send him on errand. And when it's transiting from your hand, it doesn't say goodbye. Are we together? So this is what I have for you for our MBA this morning. Sorry for the time, I think this afternoon already. Next week we'll definitely spend more time, but you also come early. Thanks so much, and God bless you.
Thank you.
You know,